crap, last time I'm doing a recording for this video. So today's date is March 23rd, 2026. My name is Nikolai Vidala, and today I just want to go over some of the things that have been happening to me over the last, especially few days. So I basically have been unemployed since January 5th. I was running a restaurant since like July 3rd of last year, and till about January 5th, and restaurant's now closed down, and my job also was kind of lost with it. So I have been unemployed since then. I've tried to find new work. I have failed. Still unemployed, and I tried getting a job at Domino's. I gave my application. They accepted it, and I guess they had to do a background check on me a few weeks ago, and it's just been impending, I guess. I haven't heard anything. I even drove there and checked in with them. They just don't know. So, I don't know. So that's been a real irritant because, like, my bills are just stacking. I have all these bills I gotta pay. My electric, my internet, my freaking water bill, my phone bill, everything is just stacking and stacking and stacking. And I have absolutely no way of paying it. And, I've been in this situation on a handful of occasions. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been in this situation a few times now. But with each situation, I feel like I've kind of like increased my my resistance to the the kind of shitty feeling along that goes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started experiencing this, like it was like crippling. Like I just didn't know what to do, and I just kind of shut down. Now it's like, okay, well, I'm in this situation. There's really no easy way out of it. I've tried to find a new work. I have failed. I've tried to sell all my stuff. I've sold some things, but I can only sell so much. It's not enough to pay my bills. And at the same time, I'm trying to work on making my business, especially my online business, where I will hopefully be able to launch it today. But I just find it so interesting that as the closer I get to launching this business, all these different distractions, all these different obstacles keep occurring. Like even like 2 days ago, right? Let's just see. 2 days ago, I found out some pretty horrible news, which just absolutely ruined my day and increases my now level of debt, which I have to get sorted out now somehow. Yesterday, I had a absolutely brutal migraine, which pretty much lasted the entire day, and on top of being sick, which I've been sick for 4 days now. And then today, like, I found out that the bread that I've been eating is like got like glyphosate in it, or some kind of like pesticide chemical in like high traces in this fucking bread. And I've been eating it for like years. I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me, man. Like even my fucking bread like isn't safe from this bullshit. And also the water. My Poland Springs that I've been drinking since I was a kid. Yeah, that's got radium in it, I guess. I didn't know that either until like a few days ago as well. So just like, I found out the bread thing this morning. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like the only food I can eat right now has got these like chemicals in it. What the fuck, And then I get a call from my father. He's like, hey, don't know what's really going on with the house, but I had the town call me. The people who do the water and septic, they tried getting a reading on the whatever the fuck water level or some bullshit. They tried getting a reading on the house and they couldn't get it. They couldn't get access to it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I've never seen anyone from the town come up to my house and take a reading. Ever. In the 5 years I've been here. Never seen it. Until today, I guess. They came yesterday or whatever. And so, a little bit about me. I build Ironman suits. I've been building them for 14 years now. And I'm in a position where I'm in this trailer, basically. And I built an addition on the side. So that way I could do my welding and plasma cutting. Now, the addition I built is basically made out of like pallets and wooden scraps. It looks really ghetto. I'm not going to lie. It looks shitty. It looks pretty awful. And you have to really like, I'm not saying it's completely inaccessible. Like I made like a hallway and all that. But you have to duck, and you have to just be cautious. For me, it's fine. But to the uninitiated, it's like, oh my God, I'm not going to go in there, And I guess these people, of course, the sensor that they need to read is like behind the whole extension I built off my house. So they don't have access to, which is just another irritant. So I'm just like, between like the bad news like 3 days ago, being sick, having like migraines come out of nowhere that I never have. I never have migraines like that even medicine doesn't seem to work on. And then like even today, like I was upset about the bread, and I'm like, all right, well, you know what? There's nothing I can do. Like I'm pissed, but I've been eating it for years, so oh well. And I was like starting to get a bit of mentality, and then my freaking father calls me. He's like, "Hey, the town's like upset they can't reach the water sensor." I'm like, "How much more, man? Like how much more bullshit do I need to deal with?" You know what I'm saying? And it's like every time this happens, it just takes me away from like all this stuff. Like making this business and trying to launch this because you know I truly believe that there's the world we see and the world that we can't see, right? And I feel like the world that we can see has actually even sometimes more influence over the world that we can see. And I feel like me in particular, I've been in this like spiritual battle for like years, and I feel like there have been forces that have tried to keep me just as far down as possible, right? And I can actually confirm this. I've had a lot of experiences privately that have opened my eyes to like the forces that really try to like keep me from achieving success and being the best version of myself. And I just find it so interesting that the one time where I'm actually closer to success than ever before, I'm actually just starting to make money on TikTok. Every post I make now is making money, which is really good. It's not a lot of money, but it is money. Whether it's $5 or $18 or, $10, whatever. And then today, just this morning, I got a message from Facebook saying that I've been accepted for the, I guess, creator bonus program or whatever. It's like a program that I've been seeing advertisements. They've been trying to get me to join it for months. And I've tried to join it before, but like it's kind of glitchy, like I'll press accept and it'll be like something went wrong, and I'm like, all right, well, whatever, but I tried it again. I tried like reconnecting to my previous page, and this was like a few days ago, and I just got the message this morning that I've been accepted, and I actually have the message, I think, right here, if I can pull it up. Yeah, so here it is. So it says, congrats, you can start earning from Creator Fast Track through content monetization. So I just got that notification this morning, like an hour ago. So like, that's pretty good. It's like I'm seeing the good with the bad here. You know what I'm saying? It's like I have this good stuff happening, I have this bad stuff happening. And it's like, what do we gotta just, it's weird. It's like this tug of war. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that happens to a lot of people where you really try to, push forward and you feel like you're close, and all this bullshit just starts piling on and thrown at you and just tripping you from like your footing, and just like it's so amazing to me that this is how it is. Like this is actually how it is. Like it actually does get worse before it gets better. It's true. Like I'm seeing it in full effect right now. Like it wouldn't surprise me if the second before I post my freaking business and everything, like I don't know, like my car just sinks into the ground. I don't know. Like it just like it wouldn't surprise me at this point. Like I genuinely can't believe all the crazy stuff that just keeps happening. And I just wanted to document this because I'm sure that there's someone out there who is like, yeah, like every time I try to move forward, I end up taking 3 steps back. It's fucking irritating. It is so annoying. And I have like probably a few hours left of working on this until it's ready. It's really close. I just gotta like touch up my Discord a little bit. But it's so interesting. Because I feel like for me, especially in the situation I'm in, I feel like the seas are kind of parting here. And then, by the seas, I mean like all the stuff that like I used to kind of worry about, and all the things that like I think are like important, like having money and my job and all this stuff and my relationship. It's like everything is just, like clearing this path for me to just get this done with. And after this is done and there's no going back, I'll be in a whole new world, a whole new reality. And I'm so close. I'm so close to getting this done with, and I'm gonna wrap up this video just so I can finally finish this. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. You know, whether it's me watching this at some other point in the future and I'm having trouble, or it's someone else. You know, I hope that, you know, firstly, I hope that this is the answer. You know, I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's the only option I have left at this point. It's the only possible way to make the amount of money that I need to pay all my bills in the time frame that I have. Because with most jobs, there's, you know, a kind of an onboarding time period where it's like, you know, 2 to 3 weeks of just, you know, training and not getting paid, and then you have to wait another 2 weeks to get your paycheck, you know. And I don't have that kind of time. I am out of time, and there's really no other way that I could possibly get the amount of money needed to pay my bills. You know, like it's not possible. This is the only way. So I pray, you know, I've had these, you know, on the in the bathroom on my cupboard for the last like week. Probably should be wearing it again, which I am now. Cause yeah, this is a really critical time for me and for this whole idea, this business. And it's all I got left. So with that, I'm gonna end this video, and I'm gonna finish this up, and I'm probably not gonna leave this spot until it's uploaded. So all right, I will see you in the next one.